Thanks, Internet. Grab your bestie, because today
we're talking about buddy comedies.
But the buddies are women.
What? And we're drinking an English breakfast tea.
I love a buddy movie. I love buddy movies.
We're girls, and we're friends.
We're buddies.
And so, movies about girls who are friends
but
are
also get to do
us.
Badass shit
That
like you do in buddy movies.
Right. You get to like
Bad
be
boys,
buddies
bad boys
and then
too.
shoot things.
The heat. I mean, it's not the first because before that we had Miss Congeniality. We did have a whole TV series of the buddy cop genre in Cagney and Lacey, which did trade on but the buddies are women.
There's only in Isles. I feel like is a really great
it does
inheritor to that. Even though they're not both cops, but
both don't have to be cops for the buddy cop genre.
No, in fact, no.
We're really graduating from the nudge, nudge, wink, wink, they're ladies. The Heat was like a straight up buddy comedy.
It's not about them being women or like, how are women gonna do this? How many tampons do you need in space? Kind of thing. They do have these real moments with the other detectives that they're not being taken seriously because they're women. Those workplace aggressions that are very real, that are the lived experience of 50% of the people in this country are happening. And that's great. It's the fact that it's there, it's visible, it's a joke for women, it's cathartic.
The most rewarding thing about watching that too, I always go to the old people showing at 11 o'clock on a Sunday. That's my ideal movie time, so I'm bringing down the average by like probably 40 years. And there were all of these blue-haired old ladies that went and saw that movie with their old lady friends, and they were just having such a good time. I'm gonna cry thinking about this, because it was just like, you waited so long to get this thing.
Hashtag representation matters.
Yeah. It's so exciting that we now get Hot Pursuit, that we're not just ending with The Heat, we get another one.
Billboards look so good!
The trailer you should definitely watch because
Witherspoon, Vergara, cool car, two women in front, making different expressions.
It definitely plays
direct on camera
to their strengths as comedians. I got to see an advanced screening of Spy. Melissa McCarthy is in a very different role. She is the straight man in Spy, like she's the competent one. There's so many ladies in it, so many really different, really fantastic ladies, and for the most part the ladies are the ones with their shit together and the men are the doofus eye candy. I had a blast watching that movie. The friendship between Melissa McCarthy and then Miranda Hart. Their friend chemistry is just so off the charts great.
That's the most fun part about any buddy movie, particularly because you don't get to see a lot of women doing this, is like two people falling in friend love. Like the drift compatible moments that they start to have and the realization the other person has your back. It's so cheeseball. I love people falling in friend love.
I think also because of the structure of buddy comedies, you have to have the fall out of friend love moment. The conflict always comes from a really real, rooted female friendship. We are boss ladies and we're coming to a head and it's not working out.
And we actually get that. It's not a buddy movie, but I would say that Detective Amy Santiago and Detective Rosa Diaz have those buddy moments where they get competitive for a job.
Yeah, for a job.
Santiago gets competitive for a job.
For everything. She's up for a competition.
For who's the best yogurt eater, like anything.
That really hits me in a real place.
Yeah. For Read, Elect, Supply with an Army,
and we're gonna
buddy
be
edition.
You know what? I want to supply Rosa Diaz with an army, but then I want to elect Amy Santiago.
Yeah.
So
I also weirdly don't want Amy Santiago to have an army.
No, I don't. That's exactly. And I don't want Rosa Diaz in a position where she's elected to power, because I feel like.
So let's read them.
Oh man, can they write one of those stories where one writes a line and the other one writes the
I would give Gracie, Lou, and Cheryl an army, actually.
From Miss Congeniality.
And you have someone who wants world peace with an army.
Yeah.
I feel like
that's the most.
That's probably the least terrifying person I've given an army, for sure. I gave the stepmother from Cinderella an army.
I mean, she'd be great. Melissa McCarthy and Sandra Bullock.
They would change some stuff.
And they're not afraid to wade through the paperwork and the bureaucracy.
To be honest, one of them would probably shoot a gun at the paperwork.
done. You're out of here.